Hello, Dr. Tawana Worlds by birth, also known as a disruptor. Did you know that millions who grew up in poverty also die in poverty? Have you ever heard the saying, what good can come out of the hood? Well, I'm here to disrupt for just a minute. Yes, I was that little girl that grew up in the hood, grew up in the ghetto, single mother, absent father, eating out of the trash can just to survive. But I was also that girl that determined way back then that I was not going to become a product of my past. And now I help others do the same thing. I'm not a victim, I'm a victor. I help men and women from similar backgrounds find value in their own vault and create wealth from within. What's going on, y'all? Give me just a moment. Let me know who's tapping in tonight. Let me know who's on here on tonight. And I would ask y'all to share. I know that it's late. Hello, Sister Janaya. You up on the late night with Dr. T? If y'all don't mind sharing, they might get it tomorrow. I think everybody and their mama need to see this. Truly, people perish for a lack of knowledge. And look, I'm just here to put y'all on some game real quick, okay? I'm not going to take too much of y'all time at all. Like I said, I do know that it's late. I want to get through this video. Today was a very hard day for me. Really, really extremely hard. And I had to recognize a little depression trying to set in on me. Today is my birthday. I'm grateful to God for another year. Some people didn't get the opportunity to make it another day, so I'm 100% grateful. Don't misconstrue what I'm going to say, but my life is just not the same without my children. And instead of it being a happy, joyous, celebratory moment for me, I'm reminded that I don't have those children. And so it's hard to celebrate when you're so dang on broken. Today, I spent a lot of my time in the bed. I'm not a depressed person at all. I love to, move and get around, but some days grief just be overwhelming. So with that being said, I know a lot of you guys sent birthday wishes and stuff like that. I would like to say thank you openly. I didn't go back through all the posts, to tell everybody thank you. So I'm doing it here now. Okay. I appreciate you guys taking the time out to say happy birthday and even here to be here on tonight. Okay. But I will not hold you guys long. It took me all of this time to come by here, literally, to get the strength to come by here. So I kid you guys not. I'm not going to hold y'all long, but I do want to show y'all something absolutely crazy. Y'all need to see this. With everything happening with TikTok and these platforms and all of that stuff that's happening, I know a lot of people was affected by that because they lack preparation. They didn't prepare to go like other platforms and different things of that sort. But I always come by here and tell y'all of opportunities that you should jump in on, okay? Hate to be that person like you should because you were grown adult. So not in that aspect, okay? Thank you, Loki. I appreciate you. I really do. I appreciate your prayers. Thank you so very much. Um, but, a lot of people didn't prepare for that shutdown. Um, And a lot of people made their revenue online. I tell you guys all the time, this new wealth transfer is online, y'all. And I'm about to show y'all something that a bunch of us missed out on. I'm just saying us to include myself with everybody because I'm not above everybody, okay? Um, and I don't ever want to take the position like I did this and y'all did not. That is not me. It's not in my nature. It's not in my character. I don't care what I have, how much I have. That's never, and that never will be my position. So I always, when I say us, even if it doesn't pertain to me personally, collectively we are one. Okay. Um, so a lot of people were not prepared because a lot of people make their money on TikTok. And I will say this first before I show y'all what you should be doing right now, especially if you need some money and you need to just get out of the situation that you've been in for the last year, 2 years, 3 years, several months. Everybody has been really like in between, even the middle class is saying, hey, well, we're making $150,000, $170,000 a year. It's not sufficient enough for us with these prices and different things of that sort. So this ain't just for the underprivileged. This is for the middle class, even the rich folks. Cardi B was complaining about prices for her grandma and them. You got bankroll, okay? It should be nothing for you to pay whatever, but that ain't always the case. Um, I do know because I know somebody who worked for the IRS. These people literally make pennies on the dollar, okay? A lot of their stuff be rented. I mean, they have to really soar the charts in order um, to see, something substantial. Even though they're worth this amount, don't mean that they have that amount. And so I know that they don't make a lot of money on record sales. Um, Nevertheless, now that TikTok is back up, I will say this to y'all. Y'all should be on that app going dumb crazy right now, okay? When I tell you that people over there get paid for doing practically anything, this is just a side note. This is not what I came here to show you, but since this is trending right now, just to let y'all know, that is the place where you can go to free traffic. That's the place where you can go to meet people. Thousands of people get thousands of people eyeballs on whether you are a coach, whether you are just a regular schmegular person that like to inspire people, whether you like to dance, whatever it is that you like to do, that is the number one traffic source in America. Literally, TikTok is. So why it's back up for however long it's back up, my people, please take advantage of that opportunity. Facebook and stuff like that. I tell people all the time. That's why I'm not really on Facebook. If you're gonna be on any platform, be on a platform that pays you straight up. If you're gonna be consuming content, get paid for creating content too. Okay, make it balanced because these platforms will pay you, and the online wealth transfer is online. Y'all got to catch that with two hands. I don't care how strenuous it may be, how much you don't want to be a part of the online. Everything is shifting online. And this new current president that will be the president for the next 4 years, starting on day one tomorrow, it should all go well. I'm still going to say that because it's still just, I'm a watchman just watching. That's what I'll say. And he made some bold declarations that a lot of people ain't happy about. He's been making them. It's not nothing new. Everybody knows. So just be mindful, be watchful, be prayerful. This is just a side note as well, okay? Be mindful, be prayerful, be watchful. Watch your surroundings. Be prayerful about where you should go, if you should go or not. Um, because you have people here that want to harm people. I'll just leave it at that, okay? You able to do whatever you want to do with that. but I can't tell you all of this other stuff without telling you. Make sure you sober and you vigilant. And sober don't mean sober from drugs. Sober means wise and discerning, and that you are in your right mind enough to pay attention to what's going on. So with that being said, you guys, please take advantage of, I'm telling you, those two apps are really, I'm going to tell you another app, but that app is number one. And then the other app you should probably be on is Snapchat, especially if you want to make some money, extra money. I can show you right here on my phone before TikTok went down. TikTok paid me. Facebook pays me. I can go into my phone and show you. Meta pays me. YouTube, they demonetize me, and I think they're taking away my subscribers. Who cares? I have multiple channels, okay? That's why when I start something, I don't ever just do it one time. Not me. Oh, hold on. Um, Let me switch over to my other account real quick. I'm not going to show y'all what has been paid, but TikTok sends me money every month on the 15th. They will send you money every month on the 15th, okay? And that's just for content. Simply turn on your phone. Hey, what's going on? It's a lovely day. Tomorrow's Trump inauguration, blah, blah, blah. And that's really what I'm here to talk about here on tonight, okay? I don't care if you like Trump or if you don't like Trump. You ought to get rich off of Trump. You ought to get rich off of Trump because you can. And I want to show you something that happened in 6 hours with Donald Trump. I've been coming by here telling y'all this for a long time. You need to get your reparations or whatever whatever you want to call them, you should be getting them. It should be no reason that none of us is struggling, lacking anything. It's too much money. Let me show y'all this. This is unbelievable. When I come by here and I tell my people, hey, look, this is the way that we should go. It don't be on no bull crap. It really don't. And really what makes me sad is that how many people, especially that I encounter, it tells me on YouTube every single month on YouTube, I encounter 20 to 30,000 people every single month on YouTube. That's not even on both of my Facebooks. That's not even on Instagram. That's not even on TikTok. That's on YouTube. 20,000 people. Okay. I'm sad that many people didn't get in on this opportunity and is not really taking heed to the times and the moments that we are in so you can help yourself. That's what really it's all about. In 6 hours, 6 hours. And my people missed it. Don't miss another opportunity, y'all. Y'all don't miss another opportunity. Some things are coming down the pipeline. I'm not going to be here long, but I'm going to show y'all. And what I'm sharing with y'all is not to get in and stay in a system. I'm a big advocate of getting out of a system, creating your own ecosystem so God can bless that. You can't create anything without no revenue or no resources. And the only way for you to get resources and revenue in America is for you to get in the game. Okay? If you want to buy land, you have to get into the real estate, land, banking, and if you want to print money, then you got to get into the business sector where you start printing money. Banks print money. Got to get into the business sector. You got to get into the business game. If you want to live tax free, you got to learn about the tax game. If you want to know how to leverage debt, you got to learn about the debt game. Everything is a game, and you got to know how to play it. But you cannot know how to play it if you don't get in. Ain't nobody coming to give you no mule and no 40 acres. You've been hollering at for generations, literally centuries of generations. Still ain't got it. You're not going to get it. This American corporation ain't giving you anything. You got to learn how to play the game. When you become a private sector, then opportunities galore opens up to you. When you become an investor and not a consumer, opportunities galore come to you. You notice you can't get nothing in return when you consume except a receipt and a thank you, please coming in. We have to stop spending our money on frivolous, foolish, dumb stuff because this is what we missed. 6 hours. Can you imagine what we would do with this? Huh? Can you imagine what we would do with $58 billion in 6 hours? This man, what he did was he put up a meme coin. He just posted it on his Truth Social. Kind of trolling, okay? Posted on his Truth Social because he actually backs another kind of crypto called Solana. That's free game for y'all. Y'all go do with it what you want, okay? Can't say I ain't gave you nothing. But the Trump meme coin, this brother made $58 billion in 6 hours off of this cryptocurrency coin. People cashed out $150-something thousand today from yesterday. This bad boy is up to $79 billion, and it ain't been 24 hours yet. It has not been 24 hours, a complete solid 24 hours around the clock, and it's now up to $79 billion. Just today, they was able to withdraw. They went from $30, $40. Some people invested more than that, okay? They saw the opportunity when he put, and he shares this in his community. When I'm getting ready to drop something, that's why community is important. Outsiders don't get insider information. So he shared it in his community. This Trump meme coin. And that thing called fire. There are so many ways to make millions of dollars. If this man did $58 billion in 6 hours, I'm going to show you the chart. Then you making $1 million ain't. I mean, it's no sweat off your back in real life. President-elect Trump launched his own cryptocurrency Friday night, and as of Sunday morning, appeared to have made more than $50 billion on paper for himself and his companies. The stunning launch of Trump caught the entire industry off guard and speaks both to his personal and his business mindset. Let me tell y'all something. The greatest marketer on earth is Donald J. Trump. You want to learn how to grow a business, you want to learn how to market, you want to learn how to win. Instead of hating that man, learn from that man. You ain't got to like nothing about him. But even your enemies, you can learn from. They used to have a saying when I was young, You can learn a lot from a dummy. If that's the way you want to look at it, so be it. I'm not calling him that. I don't know him. But I know I'm about to get rich off of him. I bless God for that. I know that I don't have the ability, I don't have the physical fortitude to go and work to make no $1 million. I know that. Not trade my bones and my labor and my muscle and my time. It would take me hundreds of years, probably. People barely doing 100,000. I mean, that's already like 12 years. I just turned 46, so that means I'll be 58 by the time I make $1 million. Or I can use this man right here, right now, and make $1 million. Literally. And in a matter of days or weeks. So please take heed to what I am showing you. I'm about to show you the chart. Everything this man touched explodes. I don't care if he got on there and just looked like that and was just staring at the camera. That would go crazy. That would go crazy just with him staring. You go back this way. Here go the chart. This thing is up 16,000%. Never in history. Have anybody seen anything like it? 16,000% in 12 hours. Okay? And it's still growing. With that being said, there are some stocks and some cryptos starting tomorrow that's about to make a whole bunch of people millionaires. People have put trillions of dollars because they know they finna cash it out. Everything that this man has had to go through, I don't care if you don't like him or not, you cannot deny that everything that this man has had to go through for the last 4 years. And this is the way that I look at it. Blessings flow from the top down, never from the bottom up. If this man is going to be the top of or the head of this country, folks gonna mess around either through ignorance, through hatred, and miss what God is really trying to do for them. Who cares if you hate the man? I'm not telling you that's okay to hate him. I'm telling you that is you're going to have to give an account from that. I'm not here to tell you hate him or not hate him. I wish I would argue about a politician. It's not happening. But what I will say is you better use Trump to get rich. Put your pride and your hatred to the side. And use this man to get rich. Everything this man touched literally soars. Try to assassinate him. He went viral. He got more people to vote for him. Try to criminally convict him. He went viral. He got more people to vote for him. Try to keep him out of the race. He went viral. Put a mugshot on him. He went viral. He said, hey, I'm buying TikTok. Not only should you be on TikTok, that's a stock you should invest in. See, success leave clues. Are you paying attention to them? Because now I'm going to give y'all a little trivia. If you're paying attention, what do you see happening around Donald Trump? Who's getting around Donald Trump? What companies do they own? Y'all put that in the chat. Let me see if y'all up on game, because if y'all up on game, that's where you should be investing in. People that have collaborated with him. Today I woke up and saw that they was attacking what's that man name? Snoop Dogg and Nelly and some other people who went and shook hands to make some money babies in the crypto space. And trust me and believe me, I am not an advocate of artificial anything. I'm not an advocate of crypto. I'm not. People would always come and ask me, would you teach me? Nah, I'm sticking to the script over here. And still to this day, I'm really not interested in learning anything about crypto. What I am very interested in is buying land. I'm very interested in affording gold to buy it in enough quantity. It's $3,000 an ounce. I am interested in buying silver, physical silver. I do know that God wants me, my portion, to create an ecosystem using his currency. The gold and the silver belongs to the Lord. That's what his words say. So I need to make millions of dollars so I can go do those things to help his people for what's about to come. I need resources. I don't have another 12 years. I don't have another 40 years to work trading my time for minimum wage. I will never fulfill my purpose. I won't fulfill my purpose to make sure my kids and my grandkids are first and foremost provided for as a parent. Secondly, I won't be able to help those people who can't help themselves that God has assigned to me and has assigned me to them. So in order for me to get land, I got to learn about real estate. I got to go to these people and learn how to leverage that. In order for me to buy gold, I have to learn about mining and what percentage is real and where, what's the best gold. I have to learn about these things. That ain't always comfortable. That ain't always something I want to do. I have to still force myself at 46 to learn. Force myself. Okay? Because I need to know. I have children that's coming up in an age that I didn't come up in. All this digital stuff, my kids are not failing behind, none of that. But I also need to go into their systems because that's what God told me to do. Take their wealth back. I'm going to tell you the word that he used. Plunder the Egyptians. Plunder means to steal it back. Plunder means to ransack, to loot. You can't do that unless you go up into their places. Okay, spiritually. So now, no, that ain't illegally for me to go in and take their stuff with my physical hand and walk out. No, I got your secrets, your blueprints, your frameworks. I got the moves you're making. I had to pay because that's the only way you give me the information. But I got it. Okay, that's for sure. And what I got, I'm bringing back to y'all. There's so many different ways. Ain't nobody, it's too many of y'all on here to be this silent. Pay attention to some things that are happening around you. Pay attention to some things that are happening around Donald Trump. Put it in the chat. What do you see? Put it in the chat. What do you see? Because whatever you see, that's what you ought to be investing in. It's not hard. It is not hard. We make it hard. We make it more complicated than anything. Simple instruction. What do you see? What do you see happening around him? What do you see people doing around him? And then if success leaves clues, because those are clues, then I need to follow those. I'm not reinventing anything. I need to follow what the framework that has already been created. So when you say millionaires, what companies do they own? What millionaires are getting around Donald Trump? What companies do they own? If they own a company, there's a clue. You ought to be invested in their company. I know Mark Zuckerberg was just at his dinner and he's at his inauguration. He owns Meta. He owns Instagram. He owns WhatsApp. Hint, hint, hint. I know Elon Musk is around him. He owns Tesla. He owns SpaceX. He owns Pepe. He owns X. That's been a surge. Who else? RFK Jr. There's stocks into health and research. He said he want to make America healthy again. Light bulb. He needs people to transport people, to deport people. Light bulb. Okay? Could it be just using Snoop, Nelly, Rick Ross, etc.? Got some interest in something he's pushing like that coin? No, they weren't the only people that were there. I think the people were just mad because they was the black people that was there. Trump wasn't there. This was a crypto ball where Trump has partnered. He's been deemed the crypto president, meaning he backs it. He thinks it's a great idea. He thinks that this will help us not get swallowed by China. So he backs it. But no, he just launched his own coin last night, Friday, for the first time. I'm going to launch a meme coin. See how it's going to do. It's at $79 billion. $79 billion. But no, he didn't use them. They clearly came out and said, I wanted to be there. I think it's good to see some melanin in that space because a lot of us missed it because we don't know. A lot of us missed it because we don't know. Now, whether they go back to the hood and educate whoever else, I don't know. But get educated for you and your family. This is the new currency. Everybody should know. As soon as they crash that dollar, crypto is the new currency. It's not government backed. Donald Trump liked that. And Snoop Dogg went because he said Donald Trump pardoned his producer, which was his best friend. Nelly said he went because his family served this country. And he felt if he was invited to the highest honor to represent his family on that type of stage, that's why he went. Soldier Boy said he went because they paid him. But no, I don't think Trump got to use black people at all. He got more than enough everybody else who supports him. That he ain't got to use us. But we can use him. That's for sure. We get off the hating train and we can use him. I don't mean they are using but my thoughts. Yeah, nothing wrong with your thoughts. It looked to me as you were asking me a question, so that's why I addressed it openly, in case anybody else might think along that way. We're going to miss the moment having that type of mentality, especially for us melanated folks. It ain't never been this easy for us to get whatever we need. It really has not. It has been so hard. All of our lives, all of our ancestors, it ain't never been as easy. Never. To just put a little bit of something in and get a whole lot out. It ain't never been this easy for us. It ain't never been this easy. I'm behooved, and I really think our people like they trauma. Because the moment y'all said you can make $1 million doing this, I was like, oh, bad. I don't need money for anything else but to serve my purpose. Money has made men and women do really evil, wicked things, not only to themselves, to their family, to their people. People kill for it, steal for it, for the love of money. People will steal from their mother, from the love of money. People will rob their own brother. Money is the root of all evil. It can make you the love of money, excuse me. The love of money, excuse me. Because I am a big advocate. When people twist that scripture, it pisses me off real bad. So the love of money. The love of money means that you're willing to do anything for it. I'm not willing to do anything for it. I'm willing to confiscate it and put it back in the kingdom of God. That's for sure. I'm willing to be about my Father's business. But no, if I don't have to have money. Money ain't nothing but a piece of paper. So no, I need that gold. Give me back my rightful inheritance. I need that silver. I need that land, because if I got that land, we're going to always eat and always live. If I got that gold, I can always trade. Hey, can my daughter or my son need to go to the hospital? We ain't taking cash. Here go gold. Okay? We can create our own economy amongst each other with gold and silver as it used to be. But money, no. I'm not trying to be paper rich. I'm trying to be godly wealthy. And I need to use what he got going on, his momentum. I'm not trying to create no new wheel or reinvent the wheel. No, if it's working for you, everything that man touch, everything, it just goes up. And if success leaves clues, I need to say me too. People don't like when I tell the truth, but I will tell the truth. So help me God. I don't have no victim mentality. I don't have no woe is me. Okay. I'm starting to strongly dislike my people with that type of mindset. For one, it angers me that I was raised up in that community with that type of thinking and belief, and that's why I'm so far delayed. Ain't nobody got their foot on my neck. If I want to drive a Ferrari, I can, just like they can. If I want to have millions of dollars, I can. Who's stopping me? Pay my income tax. Who's stopping me? Me? Because I won't learn. I won't go read. I won't go invest. That's the only person that's stopping me, and it's easy for us to blame somebody else. I respect God 100% for allowing that man to take office and giving us a little bit more grace, because we way behind. We hard-headed as hell. We don't listen. We rather go after other gods and other idols and other things that don't profit us nothing, and then turn around and be begging him, why we got to go through this? Why we always got to suffer? Because you keep repeating the same cycle. You haven't learned. And this is not like public school. You don't go to the next grade until you learn. So you will keep on spinning that block, running around that mountain in God's school system until you get it. And unfortunately, people, their children, their grandchildren, their great-great-grandchildren die in the wilderness because nobody ever got the message. This is what the problem is with us. So all that victim stuff, I don't play that stuff. I used to. Always be told you can't afford. I hate that word. Don't tell me what I can't afford. I can afford what I want to. If I don't have it all on me right now, I'll come back. But don't tell me I can't afford that. That's poverty mindset thinking. Don't tell me I gotta hate him. and then miss what God is doing through this man. He allowed him to be president again for a reason. And he can be whatever people want to call him. I'm going to follow the clues that his success is leaving. Simple as that, okay? I want to invite a couple of y'all to come over here and learn. I'm going to do I'm having a 4-day intensive coming up this week. If anything changes, I will reach out and let y'all know. I have stated that I have family that's out there on the West Coast with that foolishness back that way. And they're moving around, navigating, trying to get it figured out. God is still good and has provided for them, but I have lots of family who don't listen. Just don't listen. And I guess that's why God said you're going to be the one that listens. So when they don't, you be in position. Nevertheless, this week, you want to know what stocks, how to read them, how to know which ones, how to know what to expect, what is they next 12-month projection, so you can know how to invest your money wisely, how to take the minimum and make it a lot. Okay, this is to fund your future, not to fund your present. If you need to get in there and wait and leave $100 in there so you can get $10,000 out, by all means necessary. Okay, it's not like a dice game. I'm gonna put this in there, put it out. What happened last night, that was the greatest time to be in it, because people was able to cash out. I put something in here on Friday before Saturday morning. I had a whole lot to take out. Or I could leave that in there and let it make me 10x what I got in there. So that 150,000 that was pulled out could have became 1.5 million in a matter of days. Literally. In a matter of days. Literally. Okay? I want to show y'all these couple of things real quick before I go. But this was a chart. 16,000% in 12 hours. My. This was when it was at 30 billion. That bad boy is at $79 billion as we speak. And probably more than that, because that was earlier before I went to sleep. But as that inauguration, see, earlier today was, earlier this morning it was at 58 billion. Yes, 79 billion. It's up here now. In one day. Can you imagine what we could do with that collectively? Just think if we all got in on that, all 20,000 of us right here watching, okay? Just think if we all got in on that on Friday. And you had access to that community, or somebody that had access to that community, like, pull the trigger right now. This is a time to go and invest. And we all got 150,000, 160,000. Some say, look, I'm going to let this bad boy grow up a little bit more. But if we wanted to go pull that out, I mean, I'm talking about that is overnight wealth. It ain't never been this easy. Ain't never been this easy. Let me show y'all what's next on the radar, okay? I just had to come by here and let y'all know this. This is the real reason y'all need to get yourselves together and get yourself prepared. I've been saying it. One thing that I did here for sure, spiritually speaking, now I'm going to speak spiritually. Did I not send that photo to myself? Hold on. I did not, but I did. Here we go. Let me pull this up over here because y'all got to see this. This is the next big thing. This is why we have to do something fast. We got to do something fast. We got to make moves. I mean, we have to. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Where is this at? Here we go, right here. Okay? Here's the new one coming. It's been in the making for years. I tell y'all all the time, there's nothing new under the sun. This one's supposed to be worse than that one in 2020. Here's the blueprint. It's called a simulation, a drill, a futuristic scenario for public health risk communicators. And y'all tell me what's familiar about this new disease. What's familiar about this one? This is one mighty funny. Donald Trump takes office in 2025. His whole entire presidency goes until 2028. And this is another pandemic that will plague the globe from 2025 to 2028. Call me crazy when I be like, the lockdowns are coming back. Now you hear it from their own mouth. This ain't no satire website. This is a health website. This is from the university, Johnson University. Okay? They already calling it this, the pandemic. Okay? Trust the plan. Johns Hopkins Center for Health Security. And this is Center for Health Security releases risk communication exercise drills focused on medical countermeasures in a pandemic. So they started this over a 3-year period. The virus spreads to every U.S. state in more than 40 countries, where case fatalities rates vary depending on the capabilities of local health systems. In the United States, an existing drug is repurposed to treat SPARS, while federal regulators work with a pharmaceutical company to fast track the production of a SPARS blank. These are drills they practicing for this pandemic to come back around. And then another thing I wanted to share with y'all. You stop the share on that. And then I'm going to let y'all go after this. These another thing. They call them smart cities. But this is the proper etiquette for smart cities. See, 40 cities. Totally controlled by the government. Make sure you ain't littering, wasting food. Okay? You're reducing emission. It improves your health and well-being, creates your community. eat healthy foods, cannot eat, fast food that does not benefit the population. C40 cities work to improve urban infrastructure projects that improves the lives of the residents. These are also known as smart cities. Why did you bring this up? Because that's where we headed. Los Angeles, California will be now deemed smart LA. So you mean to tell me they running a drill for another pandemic from 2025 to 2028? Same thing they did on that last man presidency. They got him actually, people was pissed off and didn't go vote for him because it looked like he failed the people. When in actuality, it's coming out in the news everywhere now that these people whipped and mixed, and then released it. Okay? It's called biological warfare. Okay? And now we have 47, no, take that back, 340 something missing deadly viruses that nobody knows where they went to. They just disappeared out of a laboratory. And they all deadly. 340 something that y'all been holding over in buildings. Okay. All right. This is what is to come. Prepare yourselves accordingly. That's the reason why we need to be doing what we need to do. Okay. I am having a 4-day intensive. We're going to talk about stocks. We're going to talk about crypto, how to get in and out. How to get in and out. Okay. How to get in and then get out. How to go and take their wealth and get out. Take their wealth. You got enough to go build you something. Get out. Bottom line. Okay. So I'm having a 4-day intensive. If you want to know about crypto, if you want to know about stocks, the only reason I'm doing this is because of this purpose right here only. In all of my days, my coaching days here, I have not told y'all or let y'all into any investments or different things of that sort that pertain to this. Not me. But I'm telling y'all right now by the spirit, and not only by the spirit, by what you can see with your physical eye, what's going on around you. Get you some. If you don't, that's your fault. Okay. I'm having 4 days intensive. I'm going to show you how to use websites to make wealth, how to let AI build those things out completely for you. Something that looks like this. Or even better, however you decide to design yours. This is just mine. Okay. You can actually sell these, and so many people gonna need them because all their jobs is being lost. So they need to learn how to maneuver and get over here in the online space. As soon as Donald Trump takes office, people's gonna need to learn how to dominate in the AI space. Okay, so these are websites that are created beautifully using AI. Okay. Tell it exactly what you want. It writes out your text, all of that, blah, blah, blah. Show you how to sell a 1-page, 2-page, 3-page website for $500 minimum, all the way up to $5,000. Just depends on if you want to go in there and change something, make something different, blah, blah, blah. You're able to do that. Okay. I'm going to show you how to make wealth off of websites. I'm also going to show you how to make 6 to 7 figures in the community. Everybody love community, including us. We're in communities, whether they free or paid. We're in them because we like to fellowship with other like-minded people, right? I'm gonna show you how to do that. I'm also going to show you how to get rich off of content. How to create a faceless, YouTube channel or Instagram, because these are best for these type of faceless automated. YouTube and Instagram is the best. That's why I'm teaching you about both. And we're going to use AI to help us predict the right stocks. I already did it, know exactly which ones, in which categories, exactly how much I need to put in it. I told you I had a client that created a whole GPT where he went in there on his own and said, hey, this is stock is trending. Do you think I should get in on it? Blah, blah, blah. They told him to, he won the money. Or he won the investment. It went up. It did exactly what it told him to do. So now he has a whole entire chat bot that helps people. Yeah. And so AI will do all of this. AI did this website. AI creates your community. Okay. Digital products. AI helps you pick stocks, cryptocurrency, XRP, Solano, NVIDIA, all of those different things. They're all digital. Okay. You got to learn how to do it yourself so that you don't get left behind. Do not get left behind in the old way of doing things. Do not be left behind doing that. And so I have that 4-day intensive, lifetime access to the replays, Q&A if you have some, step by step. We're going to build this thing out. You're going to leave there with tangible results. Website already done. Stock portfolio already set up, ready for you to invest. Faceless YouTube channel and video already done. Community created. And then you're going to know how to grow it and all that stuff. I'm going to tell you guys. $197 is the final call because it does start in 2 days. Literally. Okay? But I am doing something additional to that. Outside of that, you want to get in and learn all of this, take advantage of that sale. Okay? I have it set at $497, which is just $97 per day, like $125 per day. People go to work and make that a day, right? People go to work and make $20 an hour. They work eight hours. It's $200 a day. I'm working less. I'm getting paid more. I'm getting paid lesser than somebody with a 9 to 5 and working more. Okay. So 197 on that. But I also have coming up this weekend, I'm going to take 12 people. Hear me clearly. 12. And 12 only. And I'm going to show you how to make $20,000 in the next 8 weeks. That means $10,000 this month, $10,000 the following month. And then I'm going to show you where you can go get funded since you did that type of revenue. Where you can go get funded with no docs. I'm going to send you to my boy Justin. He's going to get you all the way right with a $50,000 plus type of situation. I'm only taking 12 people with me. Okay. I'm going to do a workshop that you do not want to miss. How to get rich off of Trump. It's going to be this weekend coming up. Separate outside of the 4-day intensive. If you want to learn about, like I said, stock, crypto, all of that, this ain't got nothing to do with that. But I'm going to show you how to do $10,000 in the next 30 days, $20,000 in 60 days. That's 8 weeks. And then I'm going to show you, in the meantime, in between time, where to go get you $50,000 by sending you to one of my connections. You have to run this play in order to run that one. They go hand in hand. And I'm going to be teaching you guys on Sunday and giving you guys the access to that. I'm only going to allow 12. I'm going to allow an early bird call of $97. It is my birthday. That's why I'm offering it for $97. I know that people got other bills and different things of that sort. But if I wanted to charge what I'm going to charge for it, okay, I'm finna give you access to $50,000. and charge what I want to charge. If I wanted to say $50,000 is what it's going to cost for you to get this information, because now you can take this information and work it over and over and over and over again. You got a spouse, they should be getting $50,000. You got some children, 18 years of age, they should be getting $50,000. It's bigger than just you. And if you ain't got nobody, that's cool. Go put mama or daddy on. Go put cousin or auntie or uncle on. Doesn't matter. You have a money making machine moving forward. It's $97. I'm only taking 12. Okay? Any takers on that? Raise your hand in the chat. And I will throw in at least the stocks, the top stocks. I'll throw in that. I'll throw in a teaching about the top stocks that you should be involved in moving forward, at least for the next couple of weeks, month or two at the most. You want to stay in longer than that, you're more than welcome. You want to learn the game, grow the game, scale the game, you're more than welcome. But I want to show you the get in and get out method, okay? 12 people this Sunday. I'm going to show you how to do $20,000 in 8 weeks. That's $10,000 in month one, $10,000 in month two. All right, y'all. I got to go. If you're interested, trying to make sure my baby is all right. I heard something fall. If you want to go, this is going to be Sunday. I'm only going to do this one time. I'm going to show you how to make you some money on autopilot. Y'all all right? Yeah, I was playing a game thing and I fell down. I didn't mean to do it. Okay. He okay? Why your shorts wet? Because I fell on easy. I was just playing them. Next time I told you to let me know what I was supposed to. Oh, he's playing the VR. It's okay, Pop. Shut the door back. Redeem. Who you talking to, Redeem? So I just had told you need to listen. I'll be out in a minute, okay? All right, Papa. So I'm only going to do it one time. Okay. I'm going to show you how to go create something so they give you some money for it. That's simply really what it is. I'm going to show you how to make money outside of what they're going to give you, because they want you to have that structure set up, and then they'll give you the money. And like I said, you go put your whole family on. Once you learn it, then you can earn. Okay. Learn and you can earn. Period, point blank. So I got Sister Cassandra. Before I go, I'm doing this, like I said, because it's my birthday. And I'm doing this so you don't miss another moment like this. This right here, it would have put us in a real good position. I got information that the masses, I'm sure they needed. So please don't take it lightly if God allowed you to come across this live or come across this video. You've been wondering what I'm going to do. Am I going to be left behind? You have some fears about that. Don't sleep on no opportunity. Don't miss your opportunity when it's knocking at your door, because God will give you the very thing that you asked for and you're not prepared for it. You miss the opportunity. Okay. With that being said, I'm going to go check on my son and make sure my husband is straight. Something fell in there. And if you guys want to go, I'm only allowing 12. Then the information is on the screen. It's also in the description of the video. Okay. What do we call this when we send? It's literally get rich off Trump. You can just put that in there. It's going down this Sunday. I'm going to show you guys how to make $20,000. and then go get funded for it. There are some payment processors that have money capital available for you if you do what I show you to do. Sometimes I come by here and show y'all little, but we're going to have to put this thing together. And then I need to show y'all or tell you a hack that is offline, not in the public sector, where you can go and generate what you need generated so you can get more, okay? Thank you, Brother Curtis. Lori, I got you coming up, okay? I have this intensive coming up this week, and then this workshop coming up this weekend. I've had my husband's birthday, my daughter's birthday, my birthday today, on top of dealing with some family who don't listen out there in California, still trying to find their way and just get my family situated. So once this is done, probably not this week, but the next week, then I'll have you all registered, okay, with Sam's. That'll be the last thing we got to do. Excuse me. But yeah, so that's already 2 people. So that's 10 spots left. That's 10 spots left. First come, first serve. But I'm literally going to show you how to create something. It's going to make you $20,000 in the next 8 weeks. And then you're going to turn around. You can go before the 8 weeks. But you got to have a certain, and I'll tell you guys more in detail. It got to look a certain way, okay? I got my boy that's going to hook you all the way completely up, get you all the way right to get the maximum amount of funding. But we got to set you up the right way. Tell the whole family happy birthday. Might as well, right? Everybody's birthday. I mean, it just be crazy. But I will. Thank you, brother. Thank you so very much. I will tell everybody that. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Said that I wasn't going to be here long. I absolutely meant that. I am so proud of myself. I am 1 hour and 12 minutes in here. Go lay down. Like I said, I was very, very emotionally depleted today. It's not easy not having my children. It is not easy at all. And it gets a lot more difficult when, I'm honored to serve others, but it's like the information that I give to you guys and access to secret riches and secrets, success secrets and different things of that sort, I would have a field day seeing my sons do it. My 9-year-old already does it. He's a landlord, but just being able to see my young kings, like, I worked hard to take care of y'all so that y'all can see these things. I fought to get out of poverty and you can't even see it. It's just utterly devastating. So I'm exhausted. My eyes are tired. They've been tired of crying. And I just don't want y'all to miss another opportunity like this. This is why I came by here tonight. I said, I got to get my cousins in on this. There's a lot of people became rich overnight last night off of Trump, and that's what we coming for in 2025. This man is going to give you the ability to go get what grandmama and them had stolen from them and great-great-grandmama and them had stolen from them. I mean, with everything that's going on, with the data breaches to get your credit clean, to go get funding, I mean, it's a lot of things you guys could be taking advantage of. A lot of things. So I will see y'all. I will see you guys soon. I will see some sooner than the others, okay? But I love y'all. God bless. Thank you again for all the birthday love, birthday wishes. And yeah, keep me in prayer, y'all. I need it. My family need it. And I always keep y'all in prayer. Keep America in prayer. Keep Donald Trump in prayer, even if you hate him. He is the president of your country. And we absolutely need him to be, covered and protected so that the United Nations ain't up in this bad boy running our country. For real, for real. No matter how we feel, we need to be making sure that the United Nations, the UN, like they want to get in, NATO and stuff, don't end up running our country and have what's going on over there in the UK and them different parts of the world where they're uprising against their government because of the tyranny and because of the um, the setups and stuff like that, the coups and all of that stuff. So we pray for America. Let your will be done. Cover us here in America. And I'll see y'all the next time. I love you too, brother. Thank you so very much. Love you too. God bless y'all. Have a good night.